Hi there, and thanks for visiting my channel. I I hope today is fantastic for everyone. Before launching the video, kindly go to. Please click the subscribe button now. Please like this video. Mama June program recorded Shannon's life and the how she raised her children on a number of seasons showcase the tumultuous, the matriarch's relationship that she had over the years with her girls' admirers. Experienced firsthand how Alana, Lauren, Anna, and Jessica handled their moms, her drug addiction in addition to her absence. But some astute users observed that everything depicted in the program, possibly not as truthful as Mama June, family crises have started to arise. There have been times when fans have discovered Lauren lying simply to denounce her mother, Mama June, as fans believe Lauren is only telling lies to make a spectacle. The turbulent bond between Mama June and her girls have served as the foundation, the show's plot over many years. The famous youngsters reportedly received a lot of compassion and consideration due to Shannon's treatment of them over time. Though June has garnered a lot of animosity, it appears that not all that was shown on the show was authentic, according to the existing situation. The upcoming season of the show is portraying the post. Alana's custody was granted to Lauren, as Shannon made her way down the aisle just recently in a few episodes. People didn't think Lauren was telling the truth, included her reminding June over the phone, her to cover Alana's child support of $800. Pumpkin got in touch with her mother, and she was horrified to discover that her mother moved to Alabama and ceased to reside there in Georgia. Yet admirers believe the celebrity's response wasn't instinctive. It was only for the program. It seemed like Shannon was check delivery by mail, then Lauren would be familiar with the precise location of the sender. Thus, there's a good possibility that Pumpkin understood that before, her mother wasn't in Georgia, pretending when the show was being filmed. The Mama June episode's filming. Was Lauren also masking Jessica in a recent Mama June family episode? Crisis Pumpkin made an unexpected appearance. Upon seeing her sister Jessica come in, the latter ultimately hid everything in her home, her private images and an untrustworthy card accompanied by a bouquet of flowers. Meanwhile, she also gave the impression that she was attempting to hide some details of her life. But followers are already aware of that Jessica has a romantic partner, woman who frequently publishes healthy photos with her affection. Admirers adore this adorable relationship as well. Should fans be aware of? Why would Jessica and her new partner, her sister, didn't know about it? So many thought perhaps it was only for the performance, because it complemented the main plot. However, there's a significant amount of possibility of these episodes being taped when Jessica genuinely failed to disclose her. Nobody knew her real identity, including her family, about her romantic life, yet viewers think that editing has the power to alter viewpoint of events and frequently results in falsified information. What are your thoughts? Please let us know by leaving a comment. On the few families in the world of reality television have drawn interest from the general public, similar to the Shannon Thompson family, most renowned for their popular show Mother June. From Too Cool Mama June, the matriarch rose to prominence originally through TLC sequence The Honey Boo Boo is here, with Alana, her youngest daughter, Boo Boo Thompson, Honey. But the family's journey has been difficult because of their enduring reputation stems from their scandals, personal hardships, and controversies. Fixture and, as of late, a fresh phase in there. A story has developed that pits mother against daughter in a conflict between allegations and the core betrayals of this most recent drama, according to a charge made by Mama June opposes her pumpkin-loving daughter Lauren. Mama June claims that Shan's Pumpkin has knowingly slandering her mother through telling falsehoods to the media, damaging her reputation and harming their already shaky partnership. But is Pumpkin really as guilty as it seems? This tale is not as simple as it seems. Vision to comprehend the dynamics at work. We have to first examine the intricate. The Shannon Thompson family's history, from their modest origins in rural Georgia to their quick ascent to stardom. Their story is one of love and sorrow, played out in victories and trials. In the merciless light of the highlight, June Shannon, born Mama June, won the hearts of the audience with her unreserved mindset, greater than life, individuality, and steadfast devotion to her family in spite of multiple obstacles. Difficulties, such as financial difficulties and medical conditions, Mama June continued to be a solid rock of support for her daughters, who are ferociously guardians and fiercely devoted, yet fortune and fame incurred costs, and the Shannon Thompson family quickly became involved in dispute due to allegations of from exploitation to legal run-ins. Their formerly charismatic lives started to disintegrate in front of the world's eyes, and Mama June was at the center of it all, whose inner demons were threatening to tear her family separates. Introduce yourself, Pumpkin Mama, the second oldest daughter of June and a key player in the family's turbulent saga. In spite of her young age, Pumpkin took on the job of caretaker and guard, intervening to take the place of the gap her father's absence and mature mother in distress above. Pumpkin overcame the ups and downs during her years, the lows of fame on reality TV with grace and tenacity, winning the respect of both supporters and detractors. But behind the sceneries, a simmering tension beneath the appear as Mama June's unpredictable actions and unwise decisions had a cost in relation to her family, and when charges of drug abuse and mistreatment were discovered, Pumpkin was thrown into the mediator's conflicted allegiance to her younger sister and her mother. Siblings, it was in the context of chaos and conflict that the gap between Pumpkin and Mama June initially started to shape, as accusations of drug misuse and careless conduct kept circling. Pumpkin discovered herself more and more as differences with her mother pushed her to face unpleasant realities and create challenging choices for the benefit of her family, health, and then the shocking revelation. Charge Mama June made a formal accusation, Pumpkin of voluntarily discrediting her by propagating false information to the media that portraying her in a bad way and betraying the charge of her trust caused a shockwave via Community, the reality TV show, igniting a speculative frenzy and gossip as both admirers and critics commented on the conflict. But in the midst of perplexity and anarchy in one question, what genuinely remained a mystery: was Pumpkin guilty of the charges made against them, opposed to her, or was she just a pawn in a bigger trickery and cunning game? In order to learn the truth, we must look at the available evidence and take into consideration the reasons behind each party's actions. On the one hand, Mama June's charges cannot be categorically rejected considering her past history of erratic conduct and stress, connections with her family members. It is conceivable that Pumpkin, dejected and yearning to get away, might have turned to dispersing lies in an erroneous effort to keep her distance from her toxic mother. Influence, however, that Pumpkin's supporters contend that she has been being used as a scapegoat by her mother, who is motivated to divert attention from diverting focus from her own flaws. They highlight Pumpkin's history of integrity and honesty, mentioning her steadfast devotion to her siblings and her attempts to protect them from danger. Ultimately, the truth might be somewhere betwixt, hidden by layers of suffering, bitterness, and maybe there was a miscommunication between Mama June and Pumpkin, and are both victims of trapped in a dysfunctional family dynamic, a pattern of accusation and blame from where they are unable to escape, or maybe there are more sinister forces at work, controlling their feelings and utilizing their weaknesses for one's own benefit, whatever the situation. There is no denying that Shannon Thompson, the adventure of the family, is not finished as Pumpkin and Mama Jun are still traverse the perilous fame waters and fortune. They have to face their demons and face the reality if they ever hope to achieve tranquility, and up until then, reconciliation. The tale of Pumpkin against Mama Jun will go on, fascinate and perplex, a warning story about the dangers of stardom and the lasting ties to family.